it's me. I'm bringing you this quick little video. It's a back to school anti-anxiety video. I've been using it myself because for whatever reason this year I've had a lot of anxiety around back to school, and I'm not even in school, so go figure. But it's simple enough that you can share it with your children if anxiety is a piece of what's going on for them. It's certainly been a lifesaver for me. 3 simple poses. You can do them in the span of 5 to 7 minutes. You can go faster, fast forward, or pause, make it longer, make it yours. I'm going to show you these 3 poses briefly. So the first one is Prasarita Padottanasana, and that's a wide-legged standing forward fold. So from the ground up, or you could take it from standing, but you'll want your feet separated about 4 to 5 feet, 4 feet or so in between your feet, with your toes slightly in and your heels slightly out. I've got yoga blocks here. If you don't have some as part of your home practice, it's not a big deal. You can use books or some blocks or any sort of boxes would be fine. What I'm using them for is if you can't reach the floor, that's totally okay. Just take blocks or books and use them as your props. Don't let the fact that you don't have a full, complete set of yoga stuff at home prevent you from practicing. And then you drop your head down. Now, for those of you who have more space in your hamstrings, you can take hold of your big toes with your 2 index and middle finger. Inhale to a flat back, and then exhale, bend at the elbows, pull your shoulders away from your ears, drop your head down so that the crown of your head is long. And breathe here. Notice what's tense. It might be the back of your neck is tense. It might be your abdomen feels tense. And just breathe into that, not trying to fix it necessarily or even change it. Just be with it. Let it be and let yourself breathe with it. Notice big full breaths coming in and then exhaling the breaths away. As you exhale, you're going to squeeze your abdominals and maybe even lift the root chakra. Now, if you want a little more, take a block and place it under your head. And for some of us, it might be 2 or 3 blocks or books to get under there, but it feels very, very grounding to take a block and put it directly under your head. And take a few more breaths here, knowing that one of the huge benefits of this forward fold is that it is directly working on anxiety, releasing it, relieving it, and allowing it to move. Transition it through your body and out. Take one more big breath here. And exhale out. And as I mentioned, you can stay there longer, just hit pause, otherwise we're moving on. The second pose is a child's pose. So for this pose, I just pulled 2 pillows off of a couch, okay? So you can use a bolster, you can use a blanket. And what you want to do for this is separate your knees. You're seated, you separate your knees, and then place the bolster or the pillow right at the top of your thighs, so it's actually pressing into your abdomen. And then a second pillow, bolster, or blanket goes forward to catch your forehead. Now, it might not be high enough to catch your forehead, in which case take a block or book and elevate it so that you get the support you need. Hands can come around alongside you, peel back through your shoulders, and you've got the one pillow underneath your head up, and then the other one is still holding you, softening the abdominal core. There's a lot of research on neurons and gut wisdom, and that we have more neurons in our gut than in our brain. So allowing the neurons in the gut to release and relax, all the while you're gently depressing the vagus nerve, which helps the whole system let go. So this can be a really beautiful signature pose for a lot of people. It can be really powerful. Take another full breath, inhale. Exhale it all away. Stay there as long as you like. And I'll teach you the third pose that I have in mind for this one, Upavista Konasana. I would recommend, if your hamstrings are at all tight, that you sit on a bolster, blanket, or pillow. In this case, I'm going to use this pillow, multi-purpose pillow. And I'm sitting, my sitting bones are on it. That little elevation helps me access more of my hamstring length. Even though I have pretty long hamstrings, I feel like this really offers me great support. And then what I'd like you to do is flex your toes, take a look at your knees, see that they're pointing up to the ceiling. Big breath in and exhale. And you may notice that you just stop here and you don't go all the way down, and that's totally okay. Okay? If you do move forward, go slowly, slowly, moving yourself into your pose. Now again, I think having something right underneath your forehead is going to be really beautiful for you right here. So go ahead and take a pillow or a pillow block configuration as I have here, and just let your forehead sink into it. You certainly can reach out for your ankles or toes. It's not necessary. It's like extra credit, but don't push yourself if that doesn't feel right for you. The whole point of this practice is to offer you an opportunity to restore, release, and relax so that you can find your balance, you can find your footing and your center. So stay here for about 5 more breaths, inhaling slowly, and then elongate the exhale, let it be twice as long as your inhale. Now I pulled my hands in because that feels a little more natural to me right now. I'm going to draw my shoulder blades down my back and let my neck grow long. And again, inhale. And push the breath away on the exhale. Last breath in. Inhale. And twice as long on that exhale. Stay there longer if you like. Otherwise, use your hands, press down, come to seated. Anything comfortable, seated will do. Hand over heart. You can allow your eyes to close. And then imagine yourself at a peaceful place internally. So that no matter what's going on, whatever swirling motions happening in your home, the community, the country, you can still find your peace, your center, deeply inside you. Thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.